This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome tonight. The Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with a non-conference boys matchup between the Rochester Warriors and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Dietrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple, but you already heard him there. Hi, Jerry. It is loud tonight. I think there's more band members, and they're playing louder tonight than they were on Tuesday night. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. I don't even have Jerry on. Sorry, you weren't even on the air. I'm sorry. Jerry's here. Here he is over here.
Hello.
There we go. Now we got it fixed. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty loud and raucous tonight. So both teams are coming off season opening losses on Tuesday. Shelton fell at Olympic 58-46, while Rochester lost to Mark Morris 75-26. The Highclimbers have won 9 straight over the Warriors. For the last 4 seasons, the teams were in the same conference. However, with reclassification, Rochester is now a 1A school playing in the 1A Evergreen Conference, while Shelton is a 3A school playing in the 2A Evergreen Conference. Figure that one out, folks. So hence this is why a non-conference game. It's kind of strange, but go ahead. You had.
The nice thing about it is we do not need to travel as far this year. That will be nice. That'd be nice for the students too, for the athletes.
Well, for regular season. Yeah. But the Highclimber boys do have a trip down to Portland.
Okay.
In a week or so, because they're playing Montesano at the Mata Center in Portland, Oregon. Part of Pure Focus Sports. I can't think. For some reason, I looked into it today, and I can't think of what the name of the tournament is. There's like 8 games there. They have a bunch on the 14th and then again on the 21st. Just saw a bunch of Oregon and Washington schools.
Did I hear Montesano?
Montesano, yes.
Oh.
Was talking to the organizer today, and he said, I asked, well, how did this come about? He says, well, Montesano's been coming here several years, and he asked to come back, and I said, sure, just need to find an opponent. And so
that's great.
They contacted Shelton, and so, there's more information online about that game. It used to be the Rose Garden, so Mata Center, Rose Garden, where the Portland Trailblazers play. So the Highclimbers are going to be playing in that building on the 14th.
I've been there a couple times. That's really nice.
I have never been there.
Yeah.
But that's another story altogether. Anyways, back to this. Coming up, we will talk with Shelton coach Sam Krieger, give you the starters, and of course the tip-off. It's boys high school basketball, the Rochester Warriors at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Okay.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
And we are back here in the Mini Dome. Terry Gregg Court, Dietrich Allen, Jerry Apple. Just at the beginning of the JV game, I had a conversation with Shelton coach Sam Krieger. Krieger, year of Highclimber basketball, a little bit of a different look to your team this year. Not a lot of experience there.
Yeah, no experience. We have no varsity players that played any kind of minutes. We had a couple kids come up and play in a game or two, but nothing of a substantial amount. So just kind of figuring out what we got and who's going to do what now that we're on the floor.
So you don't have a lot of height either. You got one guy 6'8", but
we have decent height. The centers are bigger, 6'8", 6'5", 6'3". It's kind of been typical on the last several years, of which our guards and our forwards kind of 6'1" or below, and that's kind of where we're at. So we got good height in the middle again, and kind of average size guards on the outside. But I think we can shoot a little bit and maybe attack in the middle with those posts as well.
So who can people look for your threats?
Well, Braden Phipps led us in scoring last game. He had 21 points, and he could shoot. Sam Parsons can really knock down the three. I think you'll start to eventually see as he gets comfortable. Sharkey, he'll get going. He's quick and fast. He's going to get in the lane. And then we'll have to see with the posts. I think Mason could do some scoring down there. Billy definitely could at 6'8". So just kind of developing. And then our young kid, the freshman, Everett, I think eventually he's going to come along. He's going to start knocking down some outside shots too.
So you mentioned Olympic game. Watched a little bit of that. Didn't see anything that stood out. You just kind of fell behind, couldn't make up the difference?
Yeah, we're just, it's an experience. That's a good team that we play. They're strong. They're older. We got to learn how to string together multiple good possessions, whether it's offense or defense, and then limit how many possessions in a row we go where it's kind of negative, the offense and defense then. We got within 6 in the fourth quarter. I liked our energy and our effort, and our intensity. Those are the important aspects. The rest we can build on. It wasn't anything that was just necessarily one problem. It's just, it's a new game to them. It's a new level. It's all faster now, and they got to play at that level until it starts to slow down in their heads.
Let's talk about tonight. Rochester kind of had their number.
Yeah, but we got a whole new team, so I don't know what's going to happen. So, but I expect them to probably come out in a 2-3 zone or a 1-3-1, and we're going to have to deal with that.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Shelton coach Sam Krieger before the JV game, or during the first quarter of the JV game. It's one of those things. You just don't know from year to year when you're talking high school sports. And Jerry and I expected a few different players to come back from last season. They're not here. So, that happens.
But looks like we got some good height.
Got a little bit more height, and we got some outside shooters. So we'll see what happens tonight on this first game. It also looks like it's going to be junior chair night here. That's why it's all packed in here. I was wondering why it's so packed.
Yeah,
but it
a lot of parents.
Yeah, a lot of parents, a lot of fans here as well. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because I felt like a failure. And then I realized, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
And we're back here in the mini dome. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple. Jerry's got her starters for us.
I do. Thanks, Diedrich. Let's start with the visitors, the Rochester Warriors, under head coach Caleb Sells. At one guard, number 0, a 5'9" senior, Braden O'Connor. At the other guard for the Warriors, number 1, LaShawn Hines. He is a junior. He's 5'9". And next we have forward, number 23. It's Tristan Nelson, number 5. He is a senior, and he's 6'1". At the other forward, number 11, Colton Weiss. He is a senior. He's 6'1". And rounding out the starting lineup for the Warriors, at center, number 20, Lane Morgan. He's a senior, and he's 6'2". Now your starters for the Highclimbers, under the direction of Sam Krieger. At one guard, number 1, a junior, 5'9", Jeremy Myers. At the other guard, number 10, a sophomore, number 5'11", Trevor Gott. At one forward, a junior, number 2, 6'2", Sam Parsons. The other forward is number 4, a junior, 6'1", Braden Phipps. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Highclimbers, number 21, a junior, 6'3", Mason Guard.
All right, thank you, Jerry. One quick correction or one note that you forgot to note, that Tristan Nielsen is wearing 23 tonight. You're the one that wrote that down on the Rochester.
Okay, thank you.
And you forgot to mention it because he's in the program as number 5.
Yeah,
Which 20, you got it on the side, you just forgot to. Maybe you need to circle it, but yeah, anyways. Number 5 is number 23. No, it's 23, so. The Highclimbers will be in their home whites with the red numbers and the red trim. I'm so glad it's different than the ones that we're using at the Jamboree, because those were kind of awful, Jerry, to be perfectly honest. They're wearing the the colors, except the trim around the collar, was orange. It was
What a crowd tonight.
Yeah, it's quite a big crowd.
Huge.
All right.
And the band sounds good.
Yeah, band's loud tonight. That's wasn't as loud on Tuesday night. I don't
Not
remember
as much.
Not as
There's
much.
more members tonight, I think.
Well, I think you're right. So the Warriors will be in blue with the gold numbers and trim, and Weiss and Phipps will meet in center court to get things underway here in the Mini Dome tonight for some boys basketball. Our second broadcast of the season. Here's the tip, and it is won by the Warriors. Quick strike, and sliding his way to the hoop is going to be O'Connor. He draws a foul on the Climbers, though. Personal foul will go on Jeremy Myers, his first. At the free throw line will be Braden O'Connor. For the first attempt at a score here. Got the first one. He'll get another one. Second one is off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Gott. And it'll get to Myers in backcourt. And here come the Highclimbers. Myers way outside. Swing it over far side. That's Parsons, back to Myers. Myers over to Gott. Looks in the corner, gets it to Parsons. Back out to Gott. Gott at the elbow. And now up top to Myers. 10 on the shot clock, over to Parsons. Back up top to Myers. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Parsons. Steps 5 inches, a pass in the middle to Phipps. He missed it. Rebound pulled down by Rochester. I believe it was O'Connor. And here comes Hines. Hines swings over near side. And a high post feed defended, but coming up with it is going to be Nielsen. And a reset for Rochester. Here's O'Connor with a jumper. It goes in. Braden O'Connor with 3 points, and it's 3-0 Rochester. 1 minute gone here in the ball game. Myers directing traffic, crossing midcourt. Swings it over the Gott opposite side. Now near side Parsons, back to Myers. Into the corner, Parsons for 3. In and out, and back in. Sam Parsons ties the ball game at 3. 6:40 to go, first quarter. Steal by Phipps. Phipps one-on-one. He's going to spin in, take steps, and traveled. Here comes Hines with the ball, crossing midcourt. Swinging over near side to O'Connor. Looking for the high post feed, not there. Swinging over opposite side. This is Weiss down to the corner, down to the baseline. Saving it in bounds is Nielsen. Taps it, and it's controlled by the Warriors. Into the corner, Nielsen. Quick pass down low. And it's saved out of, off of a Highclimber, recovered by Myers. Here comes the Highclimbers. Over to Parsons. Parsons up top to Myers. Over to Gott now, up top to Parsons. Back to Gott. Gott into the corner. Phipps works it down low and is stolen away by the Warriors. I believe it was O'Connor with the steal there. No, it was not. It's actually Weiss with this steal. And here's O'Connor back to Weiss. Weiss from the elbow for 3. At rimmed off, rebound. Parsons comes away with it. Oh, and the little miscommunication in back court.
Third turnover for the Highclimbers. Rochester has 2 turnovers.
So it is Rochester ball sideline inbounds. Nielsen will inbounds it to Hines. Over to O'Connor. Back to Hines. High post feed to Nielsen. Tapped out to O'Connor. O'Connor fakes the drive baseline, goes to the middle, trying to find a seam at the foul line. He'll stop. He'll get it over to Weiss. Weiss for 3. That's off. Rebound pulled down by guard. He'll get it to Gott. And here come the Highclimbers. Gott will swing it over to Parsons near side. Up top to Myers. Over to Gott far side. Down to the baseline and Phipps. Back to Parsons. Catch and shoot for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Weiss. Weiss gets the ball back. Cross court to Hines. Down to Nielsen. Up top it goes to O'Connor. Swinging over to Weiss. Weiss fakes the three. Splits the double team. Goes right to the hoop. Puts it up. Missed it. Got the rebound. Put it up. Missed it again. And the rebound is now controlled by Parsons. 3-3 ball game. 4:25 to go first quarter. Shelton with the ball. Here's Jeremy Myers. High post feed to Mason Guard. Back to Myers. Myers, one dribble over to Gott. Gott looking low. Then gets it back to Myers. Swing it over near side to Parsons. Parsons dribbles the foul line. Finds Myers. 9 on the shot clock. High post feed now to Phipps. Trying to split the double team. Loses the handle. Tracks it down on the baseline. Stops. Double team trapped. Throws it up top. Here's Parsons for 3 at the buzzer out the back of the iron. Phipps with the rebound. Stripped from him. And Hines comes away with it. Quickly up it goes to Nielsen. Nielsen spins to the baseline, puts it up, got it. Tristan Nielsen with his first basket of the night. 5-3. 3:40 to go here, first quarter. Rochester with the lead, Shelton with the ball. Here's Parsons. Gets the ball back from Myers, open from the corner for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped out. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Highclimbers. Reset of the shot clock. The Highclimbers will have it. Sideline inbounds between the scorer's table and the Rochester bench. Inbounds goes from Gott to Myers. Back to Gott, working the far side. Up top to Myers, swinging over near side to Parsons. Up top to Gott now. Back to Parsons, looking for Guard. He'll dribble to the foul line, step back, and bounce it over to Myers. Back to Parsons from the elbow, fakes the 3, steps by the defense, puts it up, missed it, rebound, tracked down by Nielsen. Nielsen gets it to O'Connor. Here come the Warriors the other way. Nielsen loses the handle, goes into the corner, skid it, swing it up, and that was Morgan. Cross court to Weiss, up top to Hines, over to O'Connor. Drive baseline. Bangs bodies, comes up short, rebound tapped to Parsons. Here comes Myers the other way. Hesitates, drives to the hoop, double pumps, puts it up and in. Jeremy Myers, nice little move. Kind of hanging in the air there, tying the game at 5. 2:35 to go here, first quarter. Here's Hines. Lob to high post feed. Tap it out to O'Connor. 3 on the way from the elbow. Off. Rebound out to Hines. Hines resets it to Weiss. Down to baseline to Nielsen. Nielsen center of the court. And Morgan up and in.
Nice assist.
2-point lead for Rochester, 7-5. Substitutes off of both benches. The next dead ball. Myers slowing the pace down. Bounce it down to Parsons, gets it to Guard. Guard under the bucket, put it up and in. Nice patience by Mason Guard.
And good assist by Parsons.
1:50 to go here, first quarter, tied at 7. Here's Hines. Hines to the top of the key, swinging over to O'Connor. The spot in the elbow, gonna go, and then he'll turn around. Good defense by Gott. Up top to Hines, top of the key for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped and controlled by Phipps. Phipps will hand it off to Gott. And here come the Climbers. Gott center of the court, right hand dribble. Had it stolen away by Hines. Hines spins, finds O'Connor, but he threw it right into the hands of the waiting Jeremy Myers, and here come the Highclimbers right back. Swing it over to Gott. Up top, and near side, Parsons down to Phipps. Phipps baseline jumper with a guy running at him, rattles out. Rebound pulled down by the Warriors. And that is Weiss. Or is it Weiss? Weiss. Get the ball for the elbow for 3. No, rebound Parsons. And here comes Jeremy Myers. 50 seconds to go. First quarter. Here's Parsons up top to Myers, back to Parsons. Looking for Phipps. Down it goes to Phipps, knocked out, and then tracked down and out of bounds, however. Off of, it's Xander Miller. No, it's not Miller, sorry, that was, Well, substitutions either way. Holtzgrove. And inbounds goes to Holtzgrove, back to Parsons. Rebound tap to Holtzgrove, put it up short, and he's fouled. Sharkey's in there, Sharkey French. And Dalton Kilwaukee in for the Highclimbers. For the Warriors, stepping on, oh boy, I have a number 32. I don't have a name for it, Jerry. But I'll track it down here in a minute as Holtzgrove hit the first free throw. Cohen Holtzgrove. Second free throw. Off the back of the iron, Gott with a rebound. He'll track it down. Get it to Holtzgrove. He'll drive baseline, spin in the middle. Out it goes to Gott. Up top it goes to Sharkey French, over to Parsons. Parsons to Holtzgrove, down to Kilbaki, stripped of the ball by O'Connor. And here he comes out of the pack with the ball. Stops on the far side, I'll hand it off to Nielsen. And here's Hines. Near side, and that is Mancuso with the ball. High post feed to Nielsen, out to Hines. And the quarter runs out. But Shelton has an 8-7 lead after one. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we're back here in a very loud Shelton High School mini dome, and Terry Gregg at court. 1 point lead for the Highclimbers here after one quarter, 8-7. Still trying to track down number 32, Jerry. I think, but I'm not sure, that it's Mason Cayenne.
For Rochester?
For Rochester. I think. That's what it says on this sheet, but I don't know if that's actually accurate.
Yeah, he said he wasn't bringing anybody up, and I was from the
JV squad, but either that or it's Stanton Smith, and I'm not really sure either way.
Okay.
So the Highclimbers will start the second quarter with the ball and a 1 point lead with Sharkey French, Trevor Gott. Let's see, Everett Waltemeyer checked in a timeout. Dalton Kilbaki and Cohen Holtzgrove. That's the lineup for the Highclimbers. Sharkey with it. And he'll get it to Kilbaki. Back to Sharkey, to Gott, back to Kilbaki. He'll challenge and miss his shot. Rebound, tried to save it inbounds and can't get to it. It's Rochester ball. Here comes Hines with the ball for the Warriors. Working with Nielsen, O'Connor, Mancuso, and we believe it's Cayenne. And O'Connor will jump with will drive through a pull-up jumper and hit it. And he has 5 points tonight. It's a 1 point lead for Rochester. 40 seconds gone in the second quarter. Here's Gott with the ball near side. Into the corner to Holtzgrove. Get it to Kilbaki under the basket. He's going to bowl his way in, put it up short on the hook, and he draws the foul. So Dalton Kilbaki to shoot 2 shots. And I got to mention, nice haircut for Dalton. His hair was a bit longer just a couple days ago. First free throw for Kilbaki. Oh, off the side of the iron. Get another one.
Well, the haircut looks really good.
It does look great. It does. Not that he didn't look good before. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we got to be careful on that.
It's just a different look for him. Second free throw is same spot. Rebound goes to Holtzgrove. He'll step to the bucket. Up the glass, missed it. Kilbaki with the rebound. Draws a crowd. Up fakes a couple of times. Puts it off the glass, missed it. And the rebound pulled down by Cayenne. And here comes Mancuso. Swing it over to Hines. Back to this is O'Connor down to the baseline. And a cross court over the head of Hines out of bounds. It's Highclimber ball.
And that's a 4th turnover for Rochester. And the Highclimbers have 6 turnovers so far.
So substitution as Colton Weiss comes back in at the dead ball. Sharkey with the inbound pass. He's got the ball between the circles. Over to Gott at the elbow into the corner. Waltemeyer for three in the corner. That's off, and the rebound, Kilbaki. He'll get it to Holtzgrove, back to Waltemeyer. Well, he'll drive baseline, stops, try to hook a pass to Holtzgrove. It goes to Gott instead. He'll reset. 20 on the shot clock. Near side, Waltemeyer. Oh, and it's another steal by Hines. It's his second, and he's going to go one-on-one. Up fakes, turnaround jumper. No, rebound tapped out, and Hines is going to chalk it down to the bench. He saves it inbounds. Cross court it goes to O'Connor. Back over to Weiss, and here's Hines. Open three. No. Rebound tapped and then controlled by Kilbaki. And there comes Gott. To Waltemeyer. To Sharkey French. Dribble the three-point arc, find Gott. Down to the baseline to Holtzgrove. Open jumper, he'll fake it. The defense collapses on him. Back out to Gott. Up top to Sharkey, swing it over to Waltemeyer. Face the three, drives side of the paint. Up to Sharkey. Sharkey down the lane to the foul line. Jumper. Yes! Sharkey French with his first basket. And the lead goes back to Shelton, 10-9. Hines with the ball. Gets a screen. Goes to the three-point arc. Finds Nielsen. Nielsen into the corner. O'Connor, three. No. Rebound, Sharkey French. Just easier to say Sharkey for some reason than French.
Yeah.
Not sure why that is. There he is with the ball between the circles. Swing it over to Gott. Down to the baseline. Holtzgrove. Fakes the drive and then the pass. A step by the defense. Nice step. Put it up short. Kilbaki with a rebound. Tied up with Nielsen, and a late whistle on that jump. My goodness. And yeah, okay, the arrow is pointing to Shelton, but they're giving it to Rochester. Some more substitutions. Let's see who came back into the ballgame here. Morgan returned for Rochester. And Derek is in there for the Warriors. And a turnover on the Warriors. So Highclimbers get the ball back. Phipps, Parsons, and yeah, they return. Oh, Myers returns as well for the Highclimbers, working with Sharkey and Kilbaki. Myers swings it over to Phipps. Back to Myers to Sharkey. Overthrew the intended target. I don't know if it was Phipps or Kilbaki. It's taken away by Weiss. And going the other way is Mancuso. He missed the shot. Rebound goes to, that was Parsons. Parsons will get it to Myers up the far sideline. To Sharkey. Between the circles. Back to Myers. Side of the paint. Feed to Phipps. Phipps hit his first bucket of the night. Phipps had 21 on Tuesday at the Olympic. 4 minutes to go in the half. And the lead is 3 for the Highclimbers. Rochester, another steal. This is by Parsons. Parsons gets it up to Myers, slid and get it to Phipps. Phipps turnaround jumper in the paint. It's blocked, but right into the hands of Kilbaki. He'll step to the hoop, and he's going to be fouled. And that will be on Isaac Derrick. Should be his first. That's a first, second whistle in the ball game. That's right. I think. The baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Right of the backboard. Parsons will trigger the play.
Yeah, Shelton's had no fouls yet.
Inbounds goes to Phipps in a crowd, and he loses the handle. Hines comes up with it. Gets it over to Derrick. Derrick up top to Hines. He'll fake the three, drives to the foul line elbow. Get it out to Weiss into the corner. And that's number 20. That's Morgan with a shot and a miss. And here comes Myers over to Parsons. Into the corner to Phipps. He'll take the three. It's in. Braden Phipps with 5 points, and it is a 6-point Climber lead, 15-9. 3:10 to go here in the first half. Here's Nielsen, hands it off, going to the bucket, putting up short is Morgan. Is it Morgan? Yeah, it's Morgan. And the rebound went to Kilbaki, good defense. Myers turns around and sets the offense for the Highclimbers. Over to Sharkey, near side, to Kilbaki. Double team back to Sharkey. Sharkey cross, actually over to Parsons, back to Sharkey at the elbow. Back to Parsons, swing it over to Myers. Myers drives baseline. Stopped, turned around, found Phipps. Phipps for three again. No, rebound, Parsons right back up. Short again, and rebound knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. Here comes Mason Guard to replace Dalton Kilbaki. Highclimbers have the ball baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Parsons will trigger the play. Phipps comes to the near corner. Inbounds goes to Myers. He'll catch and shoot for 3. That's off. Rebound goes to Hines. Hines looks the court over, feeds up the court to number 10. That is Derek. He'll turn around, and he traveled with a pass out to the corner. How many turnovers we got here, Jerry?
Well, we have 7 for Rochester, and we have 9 for the Highclimbers.
15-9 is our score. Shelton with a lead, 2:20 to go in the first half. Here's Jeremy Myers with the ball. Works over the far side. Nice pass into Sharkey in the middle. He missed the shot, got his own rebound, dribbles out and resets. Should have been a reset of the shot clock, and it hasn't come up. There is a guard underneath, a feed and a jump ball called. I really think that should have been.
Well, I think there should have been a foul called.
Well, there's always that, but I think there should have been a reset of the shot clock. For some reason, there's 7 on the shot clock. The Highclimbers have baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard, Parsons will lob it into Sharkey at the top. Swing it over to Myers. Myers fakes the 3, drives to the baseline, shuffles it in the middle. It's blocked by Phipps as he takes a block. Block was by Weiss. And here is Hines. Swing it over to Nielsen. To the side of the paint, pass in the middle, put it up, missed it. And that was Morgan. And then there's going to be a foul on Morgan, I believe.
That was a nice pass into Morgan, though.
Actually, no foul on that, just a ball out of bounds. Here's Myers with the ball, slowing the pace down, 1:35 to go in the half. Highclimbers up 15-9 with the rock. Into the corner to Sharkey. Quick pass to Parsons. Trying to step by a triple team, gets it out to Sharkey. Sharkey fakes the 3, gets out to Myers. Myers hesitates, drives, pull-up jumper. Yes! Jeremy Myers with his second basket. And the lead is now 8 for the Highclimbers. 1:12 to go here in the half. Rochester with the ball. Here's Hines. Over to Nielsen. Fakes the 3. Steps to the right into the paint. Puts it up. Oh, he blew that layup. Somehow it just popped out. Rebound goes to guard. Here comes Myers. Over goes to Parsons to the elbow. Back up top to Myers to reset. 50 seconds to go now. Here's Sharkey. Quick pass down to guard. Guard double team, triple teamed. Somebody's got to come to the ball. He finds Parsons. Parsons, a little runner in the paint. No rebound. Guard had it, lost it. Here comes Nielsen. Nielsen loses it to Myers. Myers is going to drive to the hoop, get a guy up on his back, through the foul. Jeremy Myers, the free throw line. Wow. So Jeremy Myers at the free throw line for 2 free throws. It's 4 points tonight. Make it 5. Isaac Derrick will sit down. Coming back into the ball game is Braden O'Connor.
I have LaShawn Hines with 2 fouls.
Oh, I haven't even put it down. The second free throw of Myers is short. Phipps with the rebound, the putback. No, rebound pulled down by Morgan. And here comes Hines. And Hines almost had his pocket picks, and they forces a pass. And here's O'Connor outstretched to get the ball on the sidelines. He'll spin, get by the defense. Petty pats the dribble, and he drew a foul on the Highclimbers. That's their first whistle. No, it has to be their second whistle in the ball game. That one on Sharkey French, that's his first. And that'll be the first team foul in the quarter on the Highclimbers. Inbounds, knocked out of bounds by Phipps. Hines tried to feed it to Weiss.
Yeah, once you pick up 5 fouls in a quarter, then you shoot 2.
So baseline inbounds, Hines will get it into O'Connor at the top. He'll had the ball slapped out of his hand by Sharkey, right into Parsons' hands. He'll get it up to Sharkey. Sharkey hooks the pass to Myers on the baseline, goes out of bounds. Nice try. Sharkey at 5'8". Didn't want to challenge the bigger guys under the basket, try to get an extra pass in there, and Myers wasn't expecting it. Here comes Hines with the ball with 2 seconds. Here's Nelson for 3. That's off, and we're at halftime. Shelton up 18-9. We'll take a timeout. And Jerry has some halftime statistics when we come back to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome. Terry Gregg Court. Halftime score, Shelton 18, Rochester 9. The Highclimbers are being led so far by Jeremy Myers. He has 5 points. Braden Phipps also has 5 points. 3 for Sam Parsons. A basket for Mason Guard. A basket for Sharky French. And a free throw for Cohen Holtzgrove. For the Warriors, their leading scorer is Braden O'Connor with 5. Basket for Tristan Nielsen, and Lane Morgan has a bucket as well. Not a lot scoring-wise. Jerry's working on other stuff. We'll get to that in just a moment. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and the Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
Well, it's halftime here in the Mini Dome. 18-9 is our halftime score with Shelton on top. Jerry has some more statistics for us. Go ahead.
Thank you, Dietrich. Let's start with Rochester. The score of the first quarter was 8-7. Halftime score, of course, is 18-9. That means in the second quarter, Shelton outscored Rochester 10-2. All right, now let's look at shooting. Rochester was 4 for 22 from the field for 18%. They did not make any three-pointers. They were 1 for 2 from the foul line, and they had a total of 9 turnovers. Very few fouls in the game. Okay, for the Highclimbers, they were 2 for 6 from the foul line. They had 10 turnovers. They were 7 for 25 from the field for 28%. They made 1 three-pointer. And
Sam Parsons, yeah.
Yes. And now, Daryl White. I want to thank Daryl so much for doing the rebounds, the assists, and the steals. Shelton had 23 rebounds. Rochester had 12. Parsons led the Highclimbers with 7 rebounds. The Highclimbers had 5 assists. Parsons again led with assists. He had 3. Hines led Rochester with rebounds, 4. He also had 3 assists. For steals, there were 5 steals by Rochester, 3 of those by Hines.
Yeah, quite bigger.
And Shelton had 3 assists for the so far in the first half. That's my statistics.
All right, well, thank you, Jerry. Not a lot statistically so far. A low-scoring game with 18-9, but a little bit of a frenzy in a defensive battle so far.
Yes, it has been. It's, for one thing, it's been a pretty clean game. You
True.
know,
well, let's put it in a perspective as not too many whistles for fouls. There has been some collisions and some.
Yeah, we could call it that way. But that's a good. I would say that's a good modification of what I just said.
I mean, it's never a clean game. Let's be honest here.
But
for the official standpoint, it's been a clean game. Let's go that way.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That sounds good. I'm impressed with Parsons. He's got a nice shot, left-handed. Very good. I was also impressed with the speed of Sharky French. Myers is 2 for 2 from the field, and he missed 1 three-pointer. So, very few foul shots. Got a work on that a little bit, 2 for 6, especially if it's a close game and you're coming down to the end of the game. So,
well, defensively, the Highclimbers have done their, at least in the second quarter, held them to 2 points. That's surprising. How many turnovers do the Highclimbers have, Jerry?
Well, the Highclimbers had 10 turnovers, and Rochester had 9.
Okay. Well, for as many turnovers as there were, that's pretty impressive that they only held them. They held them to 2 points.
And thank you again, Daryl.
Yes, Daryl will be hearing from him later on.
He's in the dining room.
Oh, he's in the dining room. You know, I joke about the undisclosed location because he's not here in the building. That's why it's an undisclosed location. Either way, okay. Get the right camera going there. There we go. So the Rochester Warriors will start out with the ball in the third quarter. They've got O'Connor, Nielsen, Hines. I got Cole Smith in there. First time. No, that's not Smith. That's these fonts on the Rochester jerseys are a little hard to see as Weiss missed the 3. So it's Colton Weiss and Lane Morgan on the court. For the Highclimbers is Jeremy Myers. He has a ball. Braden Phipps, Parsons, Gott, and guard. Parsons with it. Up top to Gott. Swing it over near side, and it's Myers. Back to the top, Gott. Looking for the high post to Phipps, back to Myers. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Parsons over to Myers. Myers trying to get it down to guard, I think, and Myers is going to drive. He draws a hand check foul on the Warriors. And that'll go on Tristan Nielsen. His first. Highclimbers will call a 30-second timeout. That's the first timeout of the game, isn't it, Jerry?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's kind of unusual. So Holiday Magic is underway. If you haven't noticed, downtown Shelton's all lit up in holiday stuff. And tomorrow, there are some tree lighting ceremonies. One at the Mason County Courthouse at 5:30, another at Post Office Park in Shelton at 6. Railroad Avenue will also be closed tomorrow for festivities downtown until 8 p.m. These festivities include school choirs, bonfires, marshmallow roasting, wagon and the kiddie train rides, and of course you can visit Santa and Mrs. Claus if you want to. It's all downtown Shelton tomorrow. And of course the parade on Saturday.
It's interesting that Gott's the point guard and he's also a quarterback for the football team.
Inbounds to Phipps, up and in off the baseline. Inbounds from Gott. And it's Phipps' 3rd point. Here comes Hines. I'm sorry, it's nice. Yeah, it's 5th point, excuse me. Quick pass to the side of the paint. Down the baseline is, that was Nielsen with the basket there. No, that's Morgan, excuse me, number 20. Like I say, these are difficult. And here's Parsons. Top to Myers. Myers back to Parsons. He'll take the open 3 after Chad's.
He's heating up.
Okay, Gary says it's heating up. 23-11 is our score. Side of the paint feed to O'Connor. Out it goes to Nielsen down to the baseline, and Morgan back to Nielsen. Up top to Hines, swinging around to Weiss. Weiss side of the paint to O'Connor. Drives in, puts it up over guard, and it goes in. And there's Myers at the top, shuffles it down the baseline, and Phipps up fakes, gets 3 guys around him, draws a foul. So another foul on the Warriors.
On Colton Weiss, his first.
Yeah, thank you, Jerry. Glad you heard that one because I did not. So Braden Phipps at the free throw line. He has 5 points so far tonight. Missed the first one, he'll get another one. He'll get the second one. Here comes Hines for the Warriors. Top of the key, over to Nielsen, back to Hines at the top. He'll take a 3. Off the back of the iron, rebound goes to Gott. Handed off to Myers, and here come the Highclimbers. Myers back in the center of the court to Gott. To Phipps. Phipps to the baseline, and Parsons. He'll dribble out to the elbow, put up a 3 that's off. Guard had the rebound, lost it, and then got it back. faces the basket, handed off to Gott. Gott in the corner for three. No. Rebound, guard taps it to himself and controls it, hands it off to Phipps. Phipps from the opposite corner for three. That's short. Rebound, guard had it, lost it, and Nielsen comes up with it. Here comes Hines. Hines between the circles, swing it over to Weiss. Nielsen, quick pass to O'Connor, poked away by Myers, right into the hands of Gott. Gott weaves his way across midcourt to the three-point arc. Finds Parsons at the top, swinging over to Myers. Working the far side, bounces it down to Phipps. Drew a double team and he ends up throwing it out of bounds, unfortunately. Expected guard to cut a little further under the bucket and did not happen. It goes over to Rochester.
11 turnovers apiece.
Cohen Holtzgrove comes in, replacing Braden Phipps for the Highclimbers.
I've got Braden O'Connor, the leading scorer for Rochester, with 7.
I'm going to have to take your word for that, Jerry. I don't have a chance to look, really. So pass in the corner to Morgan, across to Weiss. Over to Nielsen. Now here is O'Connor. Bounces it down to the baseline, running the baseline nicely is Morgan up and in. Here's Gott to Myers, to Parsons, back to Myers. Into the corner to Parsons, fakes the three, gets a screen from Cohen. Over it goes up top now to Myers, to Gott. Gott high post feed to Holtzgrove. Lost a handle, and here comes O'Connor. O'Connor on 1-on-3. He's going to attack the basket, put it up and in. No whistle at all.
Yeah, that was obviously, there was a foul there, but I'm not that official.
I think it was a no call. Good no call there.
Okay.
Has to be, because they didn't put the whistle in their mouth. Here is Myers. 1-on-1 with Hines. Into the corner goes to Gott, back to Myers. 4:10 to go, third quarter. 24-17 is our score. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Here is Holtzgrove. Back to Myers, to Gott. Gott in the corner for three. That's off the top of the backboard. And here is Nielsen. Nielsen the other way. 1-on-1, spins over, knocks over Myers, puts it up short. Rebound Hines. Hines gets it out, and it throws it to Parsons. And here comes Myers. That was an interesting exchange. Here's another steal. This is by Weiss. He'll hook it to Nielsen. Nielsen up the far sidelines, crossing midcourt. Lost the ball, stolen away. They're going to call a foul on Holtzgrove. I can't believe that one. All the contact, all the bodies flying, and they do a touch foul. Really? Or was it a time? It wasn't. It was a timeout.
See who?
It's a timeout. It was a timeout. It's a full timeout.
Full timeout for
I guess
Rochester?
Gonna calm things down. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Okay, we're back here. Jerry's talking to me when I'm trying to get into my commercial break.
But he can, if you can't really multitask 100% two things, but he's getting close.
No, I don't know about that. We do one thing at a time, Jerry.
Sorry.
And Jerry's asking me questions, and I can't answer. My mind's too focused on what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
Timeout by Rochester. They're going to inbound the ball. Hines has it from the sidelines. And Nielsen, he'll swing it back to Nielsen. Side of the paint, feed to O'Connor. Dribbles in, kick it out to Weiss. Weiss for three. No. Rebound, tapped, and finally controlled by Hines. Out to Weiss, top of the key for three this time. That's off the back of the iron. Myers is going to corral that one for Shelton. And here come the Highclimbers. Up 24-17. 3:15 to go here, third quarter. Baseline. Holtzgrove pivots, gets it back to Gott. Up top to Myers. Over to Gott. Lob it to Holtzgrove. Draws the double team on the baseline. Trapped there. Loses the handle out of bounds. That is going to be a turnover.
Yeah, 15 turnovers for the Highclimbers compared to 12 for Rochester.
So it's Rochester ball. Here comes number
32?
32. I still am not positive who that is. It doesn't matter what it says here, Jerry. I don't know if that's actually accurate. Here's Hines with the ball.
We're thinking it might be Mason Cayenne, but we could be wrong.
Here is O'Connor up top. 3 on the way by Hines. Swish. That's his first points, isn't it, Jerry? 3 for Hines. Here is Myers with the ball. 4-point lead for the Highclimbers.
Yes, you're right.
They have led by as many as 9 in the ball game. Here is Guard with it between the circles. Back to Myers. Myers, one dribble to Gott. Back to Myers. Challenges a double team. Triple team now. Out it goes to Myers. He'll fake the 3, draw a triple team. Somebody's open in those situations. Myers turns and takes the 3 and hits it. Give them 8 points and a 7-point lead for the Highclimbers, 27-20. 2:15 to go, third quarter. Here's Hines, swings it over to Weiss. Cross court it goes to Nielsen, back to Weiss. 3 on the way to answer. Back of the iron, rebound, Gott. And here comes Myers to Parsons, fakes the 3 down to the baseline, Holtzgrove. Quick passes by the Highclimbers, opposite side down to Guard. Guard double team, gonna drive. Reverse layup doesn't fall. Rebound into the hands of Nielsen. He'll hand it off to Hines. Here come the Warriors. 1:40 to go in the third. 7-point lead for the Highclimbers. Nielsen, quick pass down to the baseline. Here is Cayenne. Cross it out to Weiss, swing it around to Hines. Hines back to Weiss, fakes the 3, drive side of the paint, into the paint, bumped and fouled. I think they're going to get Holtzgrove. It does. That'll be Cohen's first. And the first team foul on the Climbers. Here comes Waltemeyer, Sharky French, and Dalton Kilbaki for the Highclimbers. Baseline inbounds for the Warriors. Hines will trigger the play. Left of the backboard inbound, stolen by Waltemeyer. Just reached up in the air and grabbed it. Here he comes, pushing it up. Gets to Holtzgrove. It's knocked out by Weiss to the Highclimber bench. Highclimber ball sideline inbounds, foul line extended far side. 1:21 to go, third quarter. Shelton 27, Rochester 20. Oh, they're going to do baseline inbounds. Okay, I guess he was standing on the baseline. Baseline inbounds. Gott will trigger the play. Left of the backboard, throws it up top to Waltemeyer. Hand it off to Sharky. Sharky French will get it over to Gott, down to Holtzgrove. Draws a double team, trying to lace it in the middle. And it's stolen away by the Warriors. Here comes Hines, the minute 5. Near side, Nielsen back to Hines, over to Weiss. Up top to Hines, tap pass over to Nielsen. Nice pass down to O'Connor. Bangs into Kilbaki, missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by the Warriors. Tapped it out. Oh boy, Weiss with a jumper on the baseline over Kilbaki. Sharky French with the ball, 40 seconds to go, third quarter. To Gott, high post feed to Kilbaki. Tried to lace a pass down, it was kicked, no whistle, stolen away by Weiss. Here's Hines. Swing it over to Nielsen, side of the paint to O'Connor, and there's going to be a whistle. Wow. On Trevor Gott, that's his first. Second team foul on the Highclimbers.
Yeah, only 2 fouls per team this quarter.
So Morgan is back in for the Warriors. Lob in the middle to O'Connor. He puts it up and in. Braden O'Connor has 11 points now.
6 in this half.
3-point lead for the Highclimbers. 13 seconds to go in the third. Here's Sharky with it. Over to Gott. Back to Sharky. Lob it down the baseline and Kilbaki. Out it goes to Waltemeyer. Stolen away by Hines, and then he's mugged and fouled by, well, it's either Waltemeyer or Sharky French. I think it's going to go on Sharky, however. It does. That's his second. Third team foul. And there's a second left in the third, Jerry. It'll be back court. Well, near mid-court inbounds. Now they're going to put him at the side of the end of the table, and Nielsen's looking, and he'll push a pass to, oh my goodness. Weiss drew Gott off, it was a Gott off his feet and then drew the foul. And I don't think they're going to say it was a shooting foul. No, they are not. So Gott picked up his second personal. That'd be the fourth team, but we head to the fourth quarter. Shelton 27, Rochester 24. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
Waiting for the start of the fourth quarter, Jerry. 3-point lead for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, Rochester has definitely cut into that halftime lead, and they've got it down. They outscored the Highclimbers in the third quarter, 15-9.
Highclimbers will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. They have Sharkey French, Trevor Gott, Dalton Kilbaki, Cohen Holtzgrove, and Everett Waltemeyer on the court. Here's Sharkey over to Gott. Back to Sharkey. Over to Waltemeyer, far side. Up top between the circles to Sharkey. Sharkey fakes the outside dribble, goes to the opposite side. And here's Waltemeyer driving baseline. Hooks a pass to Gott. Tracks it down in the corner. Lowers his shoulder, finds Holtzgrove. 12 on the shot clock, and they're going to get a traveling call on Holtzgrove. Did a nice jab step that looked like he might have traveled. The second effort, the second move, they did see the pivot foot go up.
Well, Rochester in the third quarter had a big help from Braden O'Connor and from Lane Morgan to cut that lead.
Here's Hines, swings it over to Weiss. Back to Hines between the circles, over to Nielsen. Side of the paint to O'Connor. O'Connor's going to spin at the foul line. Out it goes to Weiss for three. No, that's off. Rebound goes to Waltemeyer. Finds Sharkey, and here come the Highclimbers. Swing it over to Gott, down to Kilbaki, pushing it back by Morgan. That'll be his first team foul in the quarter on Rochester. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard for the Highclimbers. I guess Myers is going to check in, and he will inbounds it. So it's Myers, Holtzgrove, Waltemeyer, Kilbaki, and French. Inbounds goes in the corner to Waltemeyer. Finds Holtzgrove. Put a ball on the floor. Split the double team right to the basket, up and in. Nice move by Cohen. Way to split the double team, Jerry.
Yeah, he did a really nice job there.
1 minute gone here in the fourth. Here's Nielsen to O'Connor. Stripped by Myers. Myers with the ball for the Highclimbers. To the three-point arc, hesitates, going to drive down the lane. Challenged, and finally a foul on this end of the court.
He did a nice job of taking that to the hoop and drawing that foul.
I think it went on O'Connor. And it did. It went on Braden O'Connor. Say his second team foul on the Warriors. That does send Jeremy Meyer to the free throw line, where he's 1 for 2. He has 8 points tonight, though, so far. 5-point lead for the Highclimbers. 6:49 to go in the ball game. The Warriors have not beaten the Highclimbers in 9 games. Yes, yeah. Myers' first free throw goes in. Now the records I saw only date back to about 2020. I don't know if they played before that, the Highclimbers and the Warriors. I don't think so, not in my time.
It's been a while.
Before the Evergreen Conference, before Shelton joined the Evergreen Conference, I can't remember. Here's his second free throw. That one rattles in.
And he's 3 for 4 on the foul line.
Substitution in the dead ball. Phipps comes back in for Shelton. And Waltemeyer is out. Here is O'Connor out to Hines. Top of the key, 3. Off the back of the iron. Kilbaki pulls down the rebound. Tied up by Weiss. Jump ball call. That will stay with the Highclimbers. Or stay with the Warriors, I'm sorry. They still haven't fixed that possession arrow clock on the scoreboard, Jerry. It's been 2 years now, I think. Hines will inbounds it from the back at baseline. Hit to Weiss, and Sharkey slapped the ball out of his hands. Here is O'Connor with a jumper at the foul line elbow. Missed it. Kilbaki pulls down that rebound. And here comes Holtzgrove up the near sidelines. Finds Myers to Phipps. Phipps at the elbow far side. Now here's Myers back to Phipps. Phipps for three. There it is. It's his second three in the ball game, and it's a 10-point lead for the Highclimbers. That's their largest of the night. Here's Hines, quick pass over to Nielsen. Oh, knocked and stolen away by the Highclimbers. Myers with those active hands created that one. He'll get it to the corner, and Holtzgrove. He's going to drive baseline. Had the ball slapped out of his hands, finds Sharkey to the elbow, and Phipps' ball is poked away by Hines. Hines the other way, one-on-one. Going to go right to the bucket, lay it up, and in. (34-26), 5:35 to go here, ball game. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Myers calling out some direction at crossing midcourt, finds Kilbaki. Back to Myers, over to Sharkey. Sharkey tried to lace a pass down to Kilbaki, knocked out of bounds by O'Connor. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Right of the backboard. Holtzgrove will trigger the play. Inbounds under the basket to Phipps. Up fakes once, knocked out of bounds by Nielsen. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that one, so that sends Braden Phipps to the free throw line. I guess that went on Nielsen, Jerry. Is that right? I have two on him if they did. Phipps hit the first free throw. He'll get one more.
Yeah, they haven't marked it on the scoreboard, but I think you're right.
Here's the second free throw by Phipps. Rattles it in.
Yeah, he's 4 for 4 from the foul line.
Lead is 10 for Shelton. Their largest of the night. Matches their largest of the night, I should say. Here is Nielsen to Hines, over to Weiss, and around it goes to Nielsen, down to the baseline, and Morgan. Cross court it goes to Weiss. Weiss fakes the three, goes right to the into the paint, puts a little running hook in. It's 4 points for Weiss.
Yeah, that was a nice move to the hoop.
Myers swings it over near side to Sharkey. Back to Myers, over to Phipps. Hands it back to Myers. Myers to Phipps in the corner, open three. Count it, baby.
That's his third three-pointer.
Makes the lead 11, 39-28. 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Here is O'Connor to the baseline. Morgan, jumper. Missed that one. Rebound goes to Holtzgrove. Myers gets the ball on the run, calls out the play. Swing it over to Phipps. Phipps trying to get some space. Cross court it goes to Myers. Myers into the corner to Holtzgrove. Fakes the three. He'll take the three. Off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Weiss, and they're going to get Holtzgrove with a foul. A little touch foul there. Should be his second. It is. The first foul on the team in the quarter, though. And we have a full timeout by Rochester, I believe. 4:05 to go in the ball game. Shelton 39, Rochester 28. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we're back. Go, Jerry.
That was the second full timeout for Rochester.
Here comes Hines with the ball for the Warriors. Over to Nielsen, back to Hines. Swing it to Weiss for three. That's off the back of the iron, and we have a whistle under the basket on the Warriors. I think it'll go on Nielsen. Yep.
That's his...
I have three on him.
I have three on him, too.
Board shows 2.
Yeah.
Warriors are going to go man-to-man full court press, it looks like. Sharkey will inbounds it in back court. Gets it into Myers, guarded by Hines. He'll spin away from Hines. He'll lob it up to Phipps. Phipps, one pass into the middle to guard, but is deflected and knocked away. And unfortunately, the person who got the worst part of that was our photographer, Shauna Whelan. She's laughing about it. She was right in the path. And now the Highclimbers are going to take a timeout here with 3:46 to go in the ball game. Is it a full timeout or a full or a 30? I think it's a 30. So we'll keep it right here. Speaking of Shauna Whelan, she's under the basket right now. Is it a full?
Full
okay,
timeout.
well, we'll keep it here anyways. I already started.
And their second timeout.
Okay, sure. I already started talking about Shauna, and since I'm going to talk about her, if I can get the script out, I will tell you more about her. She's everywhere, my friends. She's out there with her camera. Pretty much any event, especially sporting events.
I have one word for her.
Yeah?
She's awesome. Awesome.
She is awesome. She's got a great eye. She does work for the Shelton Mason County Journal as well as numerous media outlets, including VNN Photos. Shauna's photos are available online. You can search Shauna Whelan Photography on Facebook to get in touch. Just have to give her a shout out because she's great.
We see her all over Mason County.
And my job for her is to remind her about her coat, which is up here. She's right there under the action. Here's the baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Parsons back in there. He'll inbounds it. Gets it to Phipps. Phipps stripped of the ball. Ball's free. And it rolls into O'Connor's hands. And Phipps is, I think, going to get the personal foul on that one. Yeah. That's only his first, right, Jerry?
That's the first one I have.
Yeah, on Braden Phipps. His second team foul on the Highclimbers. 11-point lead for Shelton. Rochester with the ball. Here's Hines bringing it across midcourt. Over to Nielsen, back to Hines, over to Nielsen. Side of the paint goes to O'Connor, stripped by Sharkey off the leg. And they're going to say it went off a Highclimber. Parsons says no, it's the other way. They're not buying that one. Baseline inbounds for the Warriors. Left of the backboard, Hines will lob it to O'Connor right in the middle of the paint. Puts it up a little hard. Rebound goes to Morgan. He forces one up over the backboard. Hits the backboard and drops in high over the backboard. It's out of bounds. Don't get points for that, unfortunately. So Myers will get it back to Phipps on the inbounds. Phipps stripped from by Nielsen. Nielsen to the foul line. Leaves it there to O'Connor. O'Connor challenges Phipps. Missed the shot. Rebound poked out. Sharkey comes away with it. He's got a one-on-one and he wisely turns around to set the offense. Highclimbers up 39-28. 3 minutes to go. Here's Myers, swing it over to Phipps. High post feed to guard, deflected and stolen away by O'Connor. And here is Weiss. Weiss to the foul line, going to lose the handle out of bounds, but it goes off the foot of guard. Mason guard just having some trouble under the basket, Jerry. They just can't get the ball to him. 30-second timeout called. I believe it's a Highclimber timeout this time. I'm going to talk about Holiday Magic a little bit more. The Shelton Yacht Club lighted the boat parade will be running from Oakland Bay Marina to about halfway out to Hammersley Inlet and then back starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow night and then Saturday. Viewing spots include Walker Park and Jacoby Park, depending on which side of Hammersley Inlet you are on. I usually go to Jacoby Park to check that out.
That was a third timeout for Shelton. You're allowed 5 in a game, and I think 1 went overtime.
Yeah, I would have to check on that.
I think it's 2 30s and 3 fulls, but we're not sure.
It'll be Rochester ball, baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Hines, Weiss, Morgan, O'Connor, and Nielsen on the court for the Warriors. Hines looks in the middle and he gets a Nielsen near corner. Out to O'Connor around top. And here's Weiss. Weiss drives around. Sharkey draws a double team. Parsons nearly had a pick. Here is O'Connor and it's poked out by Sharkey. Recovered by Parsons. Here is Sharkey. Center of the court to Parsons. Parsons bothered by Weiss. He'll lob it over to Myers to set the offense. 2:29 to go here in the ball game. Here is Myers with the dribble. Bounce it over to Phipps. Cross court it goes to Sharkey. Intercepted actually by Nielsen. Nielsen 2-on-1, 2-on-3, turnaround jumper. Foul on that on Myers. I don't know if they count the bucket or not. It did go in. It should be a continuation of that. Let's see what they call here. Oh, it's an offensive foul actually on Nielsen.
So no basket?
No basket. Nielsen picked up his, well, we say fourth. The board says 3.
Yeah.
That's 5 team fouls. However, on offensive fouls, you don't get shots.
Right.
Just want to remind people that 5 shots, 5 fouls does mean shooting 2, but not on an offensive foul. Mop up some moisture off the floor. 2:11 to go in the ball game. Shelton 39, Rochester 28. Climbers have the ball. Parsons will inbounds it to Myers in back court. Gets it over to Sharkey. Up it goes to Holtzgrove. Trying to find some space. He'll get it back cross court to Myers. 20 on the shot clock, 2 minutes left. Here's Sharkey, far side. Back to Myers near midcourt. To Parsons to Myers. Myers is going to drive around Hines, finds Holtzgrove at the free throw line, and some pushing, shoving, and a foul called. Actually, a foul called, then some pushing and shoving. And that will send, I believe, Holtzgrove to the free throw line. Timeout by the Warriors. This is the 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Their third timeout.
They did call a foul. I don't know who it was on. Oh, it went on O'Connor. That's his third. Well, they said it was a 30-second timeout, and they're putting a minute on the board here, Jerry. I'm going to step aside to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Okay, it was actually a 30-second timeout. Scoreboard operator threw me off. At the free throw line will be Cohen Holtzgrove.
And he's 1 for 2 from the foul line.
He has 3 points so far tonight. 1:47 to go in the ball game. Highclimbers up 11. Oh, Holtzgrove missed the first one. We'll get another one. 11 points is the Highclimbers' largest lead of the night. Just can't pull away from these pesky Warriors, I think. Second free throw by Holtzgrove. Goes in.
Well, he's 2 for 4 from the foul line.
Makes it 40-28, and a 12-point lead, the largest of the night for the Highclimbers. Here is O'Connor driving right down the lane with a little scoop shot. Comes up short. Rebound goes to Parsons. Minute and a half. Approaching a minute and a half in the ball game. Here's Myers. Myers looking over towards Parsons, gets a screen from Parsons, goes to three-point arc on the far side, and then he's bumped and fouled by O'Connor. 4 on him.
And he'll be shooting 2.
And Myers will be at the free throw line for 2 free throws. 8 points tonight, 3 for 4 so far. At the free throw line, no, I jinxed him on that one. 3 for 5.
I was the one guilty last year of that.
Well, you know, Tuesday night I made one go in, so
Okay,
I'll take that one back. Here's the next one by Myers. It slips in.
So he's 4 for 6.
13-point lead for the Highclimbers, their largest of the night. Here's Hines, met by Myers to the free throw line. Finds Weiss. Weiss drives to the side of the paint, loses the handle, gets it back in the paint, turn around, throws it over to Nielsen. Nielsen got away with a walk there, out of top to Weiss. Weiss for 3 at the top of the key. No, rebound goes to Myers. 1 minute to go. Up to Sharkey. Sharkey back to Myers right at midcourt, and then the foul on Braden O'Connor. He's done for the night. I have him down for 10 points, Jerry, on the night. 55.3 seconds to go in the ball game. Jeremy Myers back to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. I should probably put the camera on that. There we go. First one in, nothing but net. $12 points for Jeremy. Next free throw, in and out, rebound Weiss. 42-28 is the score. And here's Weiss banging bodies, puts up a scoop shot and ran over Parsons. Parsons gave up the body, and it's another offensive foul. That one went on Weiss. It's his second. Here's Myers in back court. Finds Sharkey. Up to Myers, lob it up to Holtzgrove. Holtzgrove wisely turns around, holds the ball over his head, draws three defenders. Reaching in there and trying to pull it away is Nielsen.
I like what Shelton did there on breaking the press, hitting that person in the middle there. That was good. Good job.
That is the fifth foul on Tristan Nielsen. His evening is done. I have him down for 4 points. Is that right, Jerry? Only 4 points for Tristan Nielsen?
I have him down for 2, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, so 4 for him.
Okay, okay.
Holtzgrove back at the free throw line. First free throw goes in. He'll get one more. Cullen has now, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Giving the Highclimbers a 43-28 lead. Second free throw, short. Oh, just hung there on the edge and rolled off. Rebound goes to the Warriors. Outlet, however, is taken away by Holtzgrove. He'll lob it out to Sharkey. Sharkey back to Holtzgrove. And bothered by Mancuso and tries to make a move down the sidelines, and there's a whistle on that play as well. 22 seconds remain in the game.
I'm impressed with Cohen. He does a lot of good things out there. Rebounding tonight, I'm interested. Ooh, let's see.
And Holtzgrove slow to get up. I think he might have gotten the wind knocked out of him when he hit that ground, hit the floor. Foul went on Colton Weiss, his third. And Holtzgrove is up, getting a little help. No, he's favoring one leg.
Ooh.
That's not good here, second game of the season.
Yeah.
And we do have, who's going to come in to shoot the free throws, right? It'll be Waltemeyer, Everett Waltemeyer. Now, here's the question, Jerry, and I don't have an answer for this, so that's why I'm going to ask it.
Okay.
Guy comes in to replace somebody at the free throw line because he's injured. Who gets the points?
The person that comes in.
Okay. So Everett Waltemeyer gets the first free throw, so he's got a point. He's on the score sheet, Jerry.
It was a good question.
It's a good question. One of those, second one, nothing but net.
2 for 2.
45-28 is the score, 20 seconds to go. Here's Hines on the drive, finds Nielsen for 3. That's way off. Rebound goes to Parsons. Handed off to Sharkey and now Myers. So we're hitting 5 seconds now as Myers crosses midcourt, and they'll hold on to this ball. 45-28, the final score. Highclimbers keep their win streak alive here against Rochester with that final 45-28. We'll be back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
It's not always easy to deal with difficult emotions. And while quick fixes can seem less daunting than facing how you feel, some short-term distractions, like marijuana, can actually increase feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. Which is why building healthy habits, like moving around, practicing gratitude, or connecting with others, are better for your mental health. And if you need it, help us out there.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini Dome. 45-28 is the final score. The Shelton Highclimbers knock off the Rochester Warriors. The Highclimbers did it behind Braden Phipps, 14 points, 12 for Jeremy Myers, 8 for Sam Parsons, 5 for Cohen Holtzgrove, 2 free throws for Everett Waltemeyer, a basket for Mason Guard, and a basket for Sharkey French. For the Warriors, their leading scorer was Braden O'Connor. He had 10 points, 5 for LaShawn Hines, 4 for Tristan Nielsen, 4 for Holton Weiss, and 4 for Lane Morgan. Jerry, what do you have statistically?
For Rochester, they were 1 for 2 from the foul line. Remember that. One for two,
yeah.
Wow. Okay. From the field, they were 11 for 35, which is 31%. They only made one. Yeah, they only made one three-pointer out of 11 attempts. So, 31% from the field, 1 for 2 from the foul line. They had 17 turnovers.
Okay.
Which is pretty good, really. Okay, now let's look at the Highclimbers. The Highclimbers went to the foul line and shot 21 attempts, made 13. So they were
terrible.
Yeah, you're looking at probably 60-65%.
I'm not saying it's not terrible. I'm just saying it's not terrible.
It's and here's the interesting thing: they were 12 for 39 from the field, and that averages out to 33%. They had 24 turnovers. They got to get that down a little bit. They got to cut that down.
Yeah, that's something Sam Krieger.
Work on it.
Sam Krieger mentioned in the in the game. 20 a lot of turnovers, but control your turnovers. But young teams usually turn the ball over. So go ahead, Jerry.
And here's the other thing: Shelton had 35 rebounds. Rochester had 23. Okay, the leading rebounder for the Highclimbers was Parsons with 9.
Kolbaki. Dalton Kolbaki.
So you go with the O. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, he had 6 rebounds, and Gott had 6. Okay. Shelton had 9 assists. Myers had 4 of those.
Okay.
Shelton had 9 steals. Myers had 4 of those. That's interesting. Like I said, Rochester had 23 rebounds. 7 by Hines, 5 by Weiss, 5 by Nelson. Assist. I can't. Okay, 8 steals. And Hines had. Okay, excuse me. Rochester had 8 assists, 13 steals. Hines had 5 of those.
5 steals. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
That is very impressive.
Okay.
13 and 5 by Hines.
All right.
Thank you, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl White, his undisclosed location, which turns out to be the dining room. Okay. Thanks, Daryl.
So the thing is, the foul line. The Highclimbers went to the foul line a lot more times. They shot 21 attempts. Well, that's compared to 2. For Rochester.
Oh, yeah, right. All right. Well, next up for the Highclimbers, they host Hoquiam on Tuesday. Unfortunately, we're not available for that game. What do I have? I have a school board meeting that night, so, got to do those first. The Warriors, they'll host Kalama on Tuesday. Our next broadcast is Wednesday when the Shelton boys host Heritage. Tip-off is 7 o'clock here on Terry Gregg Court. Anything else to add, Jerry?
No, I just want to go back and emphasize again the 35 rebounds for the Highclimbers and the 23 rebounds for Rochester. But I thought the Rochester, they had a couple players I thought did very well. Braden O'Connor kept them in the game to a certain extent, along with Lane Morgan. And so.
All right.
Rochester's improved a little bit over last year, I thought.
Well, yeah, little different than they have been in the past, but the Highclimbers still have the series.
10 games in a row now?
10 games in a row now. That's
great. That's great.
Okay, so I mentioned everything else. We'll talk to you on Wednesday. That'll do it for us here in the Mini Dome tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Daryl White for their help with tonight's game. Tonight's final score again, Shelton 45, Rochester 28. We'll talk to you Wednesday. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.